All right, getting you through some rain here. I mean, after a July that turned out to be below average here in Washington, about 3/4 of an inch below normal precipitation. Yet again, we may finally have, I believe it's been 7 straight months now, below normal precipitation in the D.C. region. But we may be on our way to an above normal month, first one since January in D.C., if we're able to do it, as just through the first 6 days of August, 2.27 inches of rain has already fallen. The bulk of that came this past Sunday. Dallas, 1.36 inches for them. Baltimore, over 2 inches as well. This is our wettest start to August since August of 2020. And how has the drought improved because of it? Let's take it back to the beginning of July, where we had pretty widespread severe drought. D.C. and Baltimore both in severe drought. Back to kick things off in July. And look at that extreme drought down across portions of southern Maryland, Calvert County, right up through portions of the eastern shore. Thanks to all that rain, look at what we've done here in early August. This was updated with the numbers through Tuesday. They just put the map out this morning. And this stripe of yellow right around D.C., where all that heavy rain came down on Sunday, that is abnormally dry, which is out, technically speaking, out of drought territory. Moderate is the kind of the first stage of drought there. So we're out of it here in D.C. for the moment. As long as we don't turn over to a drier pattern, we could continue to see improvement here. And most notably, parts of southern Maryland, which were under that extreme drought, they have now gone to just abnormally dry, say there in Calvert County, and in parts still in moderate drought across parts of Charles County, St. Mary's County, Prince George's County. But again, major improvements in this area compared to where we were about a month ago. Reagan National Airport, dry tonight. They did pick up a little rain there at DCA, but not all that much today. 75 degrees with a dew point of 70 on those southern winds, making it feel like, well, 75. Once you get below 80, harder to get those real feel temperatures up. But we'll have it tomorrow again, where we're feeling like the triple digits here in D.C., so prepare yourself. Upper Marlboro still hanging on to 80 degrees. Reba 82, Prince Frederick, Maryland at 80 degrees as well. 78 for Leonardtown, 79 Colonial Beach. Into Northern Virginia we go, where it's 73 in West Springfield, 71 at Haymarket, Leesburg, and Fairfax there, checking in at 72. Germantown, Maryland at 74 degrees. Still some rain showers, mostly way out to the west of town tonight, out west of I-81. And these are expected to continue to fade as we head through the next couple of hours here. D.C., Baltimore likely going to remain dry for the remainder of the night. And we'll start tomorrow off with a large amount of sunshine, courtesy of high pressure. We call this the Bermuda high, right? It's out there to the east, out near the island of Bermuda, which is that black dot right there. Churning up this heat, this humidity. It's dry to start. We'll have sunshine to start. And then in the afternoon, that's when we can start to see those storms firing once again, just like today, over the mountains out to the west first. And then they'll try to come eastward. There's 8:30 in the morning. You see plenty of sunshine here, D.C., Baltimore. Watch around lunchtime, though, out in the mountains when those storms start to blossom. So 2, 3 o'clock, it's say Front Royal, Hagerstown, Cumberland. You guys are tracking those storms. Martinsburg, West Virginia, you guys as well. And as we work our way into the evening or early evening hours, that's the best chance for them to come eastward out of those mountains and impact us here in D.C., Baltimore. Likely very similar timing to what we were dealing with this afternoon. That's why we call it weather deja vu from time to time. 94 degrees in Washington ahead of those storms tomorrow. 93 Fredericksburg, 92 for Leonardtown, 90 at Dulles. Upper 80s north and west, where the storms will get to you a little bit faster, but still everybody's going to be feeling close to, if not above 100 degrees. Mentioned baseball tomorrow. Little concerned about first pitch. I know it just says 20% chance, but some models are a little bit more aggressive than others, and I do think we have to watch the early part of the game for maybe a bit of a delay. But I do think that it dries out quickly enough that the remaining innings, or maybe after a late start, that they should be able to get that game in without a problem. So potential delay, but I don't think a cancellation tomorrow. Saturday, we do it again, where we start hot, and then in the afternoon, we're dodging some storms. Sunday, they look very hit and miss, but next week, the heat, at least the start, does continue with those chance of storms just about each and every day. You can, of course, stay ahead of the weather, stay ahead of the storms, and all that news that you can use on that Fox Local app. Get your weather, get your news on the go, right in the palm of your hands. Give it a download today. Scan that QR code or search for us on any app store anywhere.